Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is week 5 of how to run an half marathon on sub 70. Before we start talking about my week 5 of how to run a marathon sub 70, if you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that I went to America and I did 3 races. And one of my big numbers was 1916, which a lot of Irish people will understand what 1916 is. If you're non-Irish, you probably don't know what it is, so go on Google and Google it. And it's kind of funny, maybe they thought I was Irish, so they give me 1916, but I'm not, I'm English, just living in Ireland. So it is funny, for me anyway, to have this bib. Anyway guys, the reason why I want to try to get half marathon sub 70, that will be the national record for Ireland. The national record's been around for about 10 years now. It was done by Tommy Hughes, who's over 60 now. He's got a national record for 55-year-old and 60-year-old, so he's a top runner. I've got 5 years to do it. Hopefully I can do it next year in Lisbon. So I'm flying to Lisbon, I'll have a bash there. If I don't do it there, I'll go to Edinburgh, which is a faster course. Like I said, I've got 5 years to do it. If I say injury-free, that's the main thing. Injury-free, strong, healthy, happy. Yeah, you got to be happy when you're running. I've got a good chance to do it. At the moment I could do 73 minutes, no problems, but for 73 minutes is like 3:30. I've got to get down to 3:20 pace. My training is going good. I feel strong. I'm feeling stronger every week, I'll be honest with you. I did have a slow start of the season from like 12 months ago. It was slow for about 6 months for different reasons, and now I'm just getting back into the swings of it. I will be doing cross country soon as well to make me even stronger. So come join me now for week 5 training. So Monday was my day off. Tuesday was the easy day. Tuesday was 8k on the treadmill. I ran in the Alpha 2s on the treadmill. I did 5 km pace just to get the legs moving again after last week's kind of disaster with the weather. This week isn't so warm. It's warm, but it's not as warm as last week, so this week's training should be good. So that's Tuesday's training. So on Wednesday I did 8k outside. I ran in the tempo, night tempo. They're not my favourite trainer. I don't really wear them that much, as you can see. I find them bit clumpy, bit heavy, you know. They just don't feel that good. Maybe they need a lot of breaking in, I don't know. I haven't done many. I've probably done about 50 kilometers in them, but I will try to use them more. So after that 8k run at 4:37 pace, it was an easy enough pace, legs were feeling good, I jumped on the Wahoo kicker and I did 30 kilometers. And this week my pace was higher than it's been on the Wahoo kicker. It was like 33.5. When I got off there, I felt good. I didn't feel battered. My legs weren't too bad. My quads were a little bit tight after being on the bike for 30 kilometers and cycling at 33.5. But you know, I felt good. So that was Wednesday's training. So on Thursday, it was a nice day outside, so I ran 15k. I ran around 4:48 pace, and I wore the night tempo. These ones again, I do love them, as I keep saying. They felt good. My legs felt fast. Felt like I needed to do some speed work. This wasn't speed work, but I think, you know, I can feel the energy coming back in my legs after last week. So that was Thursday's training. So on Friday I did a speed session on the treadmill. I did a 5k warm up. I wore the Alpha Fly 2 for these, so I did a 5k warm up at 5-minute pace. Then I did 5k at 3:25 pace, which is 17:05 for 5k, just to get legs going over. And then I had a 5-minute rest, and then I went straight into my 7.1 k's on the treadmill at 3:09 pace with a 2-minute recovery. I will start bringing that 2-minute recovery down. I'll probably bring it down to about 1:50, then hopefully down to about 1:30. And by February, I hope I will be doing about 21 k's. Yeah, sounds a lot at the moment, but that's my aim anyway, to get around about 20 of those in. So that session was good. It didn't feel too hard. I felt good after it. I feel as though, you know, I could do some more speed work, but you know, I didn't want to get injured. Just take it easy and just keep building every week. and then by March when I do the Lisbon half marathon, I'll be fit, fresh and ready to run, ready to race as well. So that's Friday's speed session. On Saturday I decided to do a long run. It was a very early course. I ran in the Night Turbo for a long run. I decided just to try them out for a long run. I ran 24 kilometers at 5:16 pace. It wasn't difficult, obviously, at 5:16 pace. It's just to get the miles in the legs, freshen myself up, because I decided I'm going to do speed work again Sunday. So it was a lovely day outside as well. So after the 24k, I felt a little bit tired, but you know, I could run further, no problems. So that was Saturday's session. On Sunday, I did a 5k warm up, and then I did 8 600s at 3:09 pace. That's my 1 kilometer pace, but I did it with 50 seconds recovery, where the 1Ks I usually have 2 minutes recovery. So this was still difficult. Then after that, I did, what did I do? I did 2200s. I did 2200s at 250 pace with a 200 meter recovery. And then I finished off with 2 400s at 250 pace. And I'll be honest with you, my legs were feeling tired. I was thinking of doing more 400s at this 250 pace, but I thought, nah, the legs are sore, the hammies are getting a bit tight, the quads are getting a bit tight. I thought I'll leave it at that. For the week, I did 86 kilometers, which is good. Next week, I will drop my mileage a little bit because I'm flying to Luxembourg. So I'll do a race in Luxembourg, see how that goes. And just remember, guys, this is week 5. It's 11 weeks till Christmas. Then I've got another 6 weeks training, so I've got 7 weeks training. This is a long training plan because I don't really do half marathons. I'm more of a 5k runner, so it's going to take me a while to train for this half marathon for the speed I want. Like, I could run a half marathon today in 73 minutes. That's grand, but I need 70 minutes. 3 minutes is a big difference from 3:30 pace to 3:20 pace, so that's a big difference. So come back, I'll put week 6 up here soon, so come back for week 6 training. I'll put a video up there now of week 1, just in case you didn't watch week 1 yet, and you can go through all the weeks. So just remember, train hard or die trying. See you next week, guys.